Yo, Pisces, what's going on? Hey, this is Antenna Oracle here. This is a new YouTube channel. I used to do twin flame readings and soulmate readings. I'm now switching over to doing horoscope and zodiac sign readings, just for like weekly and monthly energies. So with this being a new channel, since I'm switching over into this kind of a style, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. There isn't any private readings currently available. I may open those up later once I've kind of got the swing of everything and gotten all the signs out and everything like that. Get a new PayPal made, because I still only have my old one that is for like the twin flame stuff. So with that being said, if you absolutely need a private reading just because you 100% resonate with whatever message and you're hoping to get more clarity on said situation, feel free to hit me up in the comments and we can try and work something out there. If that is the case. All right. So, with that being said, I do 5 cards across the top and 1 ending energy on the bottom. And then I do not read reversals. I'm going to lay out a couple rows. It's been seeming to speed things up in my video process here. My original ones were about 30 minutes. And I feel like for doing kind of like these bi-weekly readings, I want to have it more in the 10 to 15 minute range. It kind of helps my time frame out. I think it makes the videos a lot more clear and concise as to what you're looking for. And it kind of respects your time. So you can still get your full message, because I'm still going to draw about 24 cards for you here. But with that being said, you will still have clarity on what's going on. Okay, well, that's how that one to come out. So that's how it will be. Again, guys, if you like my style for whatever reason, likes, comments, shares, and subscribes, greatly appreciated. Leaving a like is good karma, so feel free. Alright, let's get this reading started off here. So we have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands being your ending energy here. So this tells me that there has been a situation in which someone from the past, maybe recent past, or even this could be just coming up, you're looking for this kind of emotional messenger to come in. You're looking for this relationship, and you feel like you've really been trying to work and manifest towards creating this to happen, right? And it's following after a heartbreak. But this heartbreak really is something that you should be, I don't know how to phrase this right, so just bear with me on kind of the wording if it comes across a little insensitive. But this heartbreak is something that you should actually be grateful for, because it didn't spiritually align with kind of who you are and what you know, and it wasn't emotionally really all that fulfilling for you, even though it may have felt like somebody that was a soulmate in the past. You know, somebody that you actually did have a good connection with. In the end, you knew it wasn't fitting. It wasn't going to be what you wanted. And, you know, even though that's the case, it still hurts. And I still feel that for you, you know. But this is talking about taking and really applying the lessons of what it was from that connection that you really liked about this person, manifesting them into this new person, because you have a wish fulfillment coming here towards you, Pisces. It's just going to take some time for this to go through, and you're going to have to go through a little bit of isolation in order for this path to kind of light up for you. You know, this is something that you're going to have to ultimately make a choice about this previous person on whether or not this is actually a soulmate, because I know that you've previously seen them and you saw a lot of beauty in them, and you went like, wow, this is actually really crazy how much I feel for this person, either so quickly or, you know, after this amount of time. There was a lot of deep emotions, and it's because you actually saw this person be a very beautiful person, not just skin deep, but, you know, the qualities of the person as well. I do feel like there's probably a lot of physical attraction because of the way this card is represented, but I just think that overall it was just like a full picture of something, you know, that really caught you here. We have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Star card that all came out all in one. So that really reads that it's time to make a choice to cut something out so that you can proceed forward. You have a new offer coming in, and what wasn't meant for you essentially was not the end of the world, even though you realized that this was something close to what you were looking for. And the path just wasn't quite right. It didn't align right for you. And you have a passionate new beginning here. You just have to have some hope and faith that it's coming your way. With that, you're going to be able to manifest it. You're going to receive this by having faith in the entire thing, that what is meant for you is coming. And what is meant for you coming, it shows up in the form of a message. This person comes from, the Empress, the Emperor energy. And I really see that as them more standing in their power. Like somebody that fully stands in their power and is willing to take on everything that you had available to offer. Maybe this person just wasn't ready for everything that you had to offer. Maybe there's just, it was like almost there, right? But it just wasn't quite. And that's really the energy that I'm picking up. It is like, but this could work. We could almost make this work. But don't stress it, because you literally have somebody else coming in that is going to make it work. That's just going to fit perfectly for you, and it's going to come in the form of communication. You're going to notice that you're probably going to start either texting somebody soon, or getting text messages, Snapchats, Instagrams, emails, phone calls. I don't know. It all depends on your age and obviously social platforms that you're using. But it's going to come in through the airwaves like that. So it could be a phone call out of nowhere. Well, it could be an unexpected meeting also, like just a random run-in. But I really feel like a message is going to come in here, Pisces. And it's going to be from this person that you're like, wow, okay, I understand why this other person didn't work, because I had to make room for this person. I get it. I get it. It was a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe, to me, it's almost like you had a karmic, soul contract that just had to be fulfilled between two people for whatever reason, in the last meeting, and you're like, well, but, right, shouldn't I have this? And not quite. So, this will be the last row of cards here, and we'll get your message. Well, that just wanted to come out too. Alright, so and the energies here, we have the Hermit, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Eight of Swords that just came out randomly, and I'm going to take that as an ending energy, and I'll just read all three of them and kind of get that message. So there is going to be a little bit of time in which you have to spend alone, and I think you're aware of this, Pisces. I think that a lot of you are in a place where you're probably like, all right, I know that I have some soul searching to do, and I need to look inside as to what's kind of going on. What held me back from maybe this connection with this person? However, it's because you have somebody else coming in. But, there's like some self-healing that you have to do and reflect and understand that entire situation for yourself, right? And it's going to take a little bit of time. But as you're going through this process of growing and healing from this heartbreak that you've experienced, whether this is something even further past from this other person, or what have you, you understand that as you heal, you're going to be able to remove some of these limiting beliefs that's been holding you back, and I see this card as a limiting belief to what you deserve and why you were so shocked that you have this person, but then you're like, oh, of course I can't have it. Like I wanted it, and then you just take it away. Thanks, universe, kind of feeling. And it's you have to remove these limiting beliefs, because the universe isn't actually just giving and then taking away as much as it may feel like that. It's actually providing you with something better all around for you, because this other person here, it looks like maybe they had a little bit of immaturity and their willingness to commit to a situation. They just weren't ready to take it on. It's kind of the overall feeling I'm getting from it. They for whatever reason, they lacked the long-term commitment of it, and they just didn't really understand the offer that was coming in from you or from the universe. And I feel like this may have led to some discontentment here, but it's really telling you not to stress it. Don't worry about, what this other person was doing or why it played out the way it did. Let it go, because you have something else coming your way that's going to ultimately be better. And just keep in that mindset, just like, all right, whatever, let this one go. It doesn't matter. I'm going to just have faith that this is coming. I have the Two of Cups here. This lady is basically drawing from an endless pool of emotions and just pouring it onto the ground, growing whatever she wants, because she's in a place of faith and she's receiving whatever she wants through faith, through spirituality, and through belief. So just be in that same mindset that you're receiving blessings. I am receiving blessings. I am blessed. Be in the present tense when you're speaking about this, and remind yourself through affirmations that you are very blessed, Pisces, and that this is growing. I mean, she's got, if you can kind of see the plants on there that are starting to grow, the little sprouts that she's taking care of, and she's growing, and they're starting to manifest. It's the seeds that were planted that she's watering and growing. So, with that being said, you're gonna have this offer that potentially comes back in. And this may be kind of a lusty offer here. This could be an ex trying to either booty call, or maybe somebody else trying to booty call, or maybe somebody just kind of looking for more like a one-night stand kind of a situation. And the guidance here is to kind of protect your energy. Don't invest into it. Protect your energy and kind of stand your ground from that kind of a situation. While it may seem fun at first, it may just kind of ultimately deter you from your path and prolong the entire experience, and how long it takes for this other person to get to you. That's really the energy I'm picking up on this row. So as you're making this choice on whether or not you want to kind of jump towards this other person, they may come in kind of promising, hot passion, hey, I'm totally into you, blah, 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 this and that, and then that's not really what I'm getting. I think they may just have ulterior motives towards it. So, I mean, if that's what you want, that's what you want. You got free will. You can totally go down that path and take that when it comes. Just realize it may actually push you out a little bit further on getting this Knight of Cups to come in, okay? With that being said, let's see. Okay. You're at the end of this road, though. I feel like this you meeting this, Empress, this person that you saw a lot of beauty and joy in, almost felt kind of like you're just like, damn, I thought this was the end of it, right? But it kind of was, in a sense. It was just the beginning of the end for this chapter to really close out, and it was there to actually kind of heal you and remind you that there is absolute beauty all around you in people. It's supposed to be kind of like a refreshing break, like a refreshment. Is kind of what I'm getting. So even though it didn't, necessarily connect right and whatever, it was there as a refreshment, and it ultimately was the beginning of the end for your cycle, for this person, this other person to come back in. It was there to remind you to have hope and everything like that, Pisces. So with the burden ending, this was supposed to bring balance for you. All around balance from, whatever this original heartbreak was, to reminding you of how quickly life can change and how quickly things can get stirred up for you. With this Emperor coming in, this communication coming in, it looks like you have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This says that this other person may be still kind of caught in their own karmic cycle, and that they're currently in the process of leaving, which is why it may take a little bit of time for them to finally arrive to you. So it's a little bit of patience, and it's a little bit about healing, right? That's the overall message. It's patience, healing. Take the time to reflect internally and realize that this other person that is truly meant for you, that is going to blow your mind, is in the process of leaving whatever situations they need to leave. You know, what doesn't serve them. I'm not even saying that they're leaving, you know, behind like a girlfriend and they're getting ready to jump towards you or anything like that. I feel like it's more like they're closing out of old situations that don't fulfill them, and they're on their way towards you. Okay? So, with that being said, Pisces, I hope this was helpful. Have the best of days and good luck. Alright? Don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel grow, and it's good karma. Take it easy.